Sneaking out from behind one of the barns at the Lippet farmstead here. We're coming up on the back of the church here at the Farmers Museum in Cooperstown. I'm going to zip around the front. I'm going to show you a little bit inside, give you a little history of the church. Then we're going to head on up to the Bump Tavern right there, one of my favorite buildings here. Then we're going to, before we get there, we're going to take you to the cemetery right behind the church, beside the church on the left side here. Look at this crazy feather here. Some kind of crazy bird's been here. I'm going to take that. It's going in my little pouch. Anyway, here we are coming around the side of the church, the east side of the church. This church used to be farther up. They've moved it. Used to be down where the Lippet farmstead was, but they've moved it this way. This is the Cornwallville Church, 1795. This church first served the congregation East Durham, New York. Was then moved to serve in Cornwallville Methodist Episcopal Congregation in Cornwallville and Greene County. The church is now used as a museum, and it's used for weddings and other special occasions here at the museum. So you could go upstairs here. People sit upstairs in the balcony. On both sides you could go up. And up front there you could go in. They got it decorated for Christmas. Garland. Beautiful music playing there. Like I say, a lot of these buildings have the original glass in which you can see. We're going to go around and we're going to get some pictures through the glass. We're going to take a walk around this side of the building, over here where the cemetery is. So this would be the Cornwallville Church Cemetery. I'm not sure if these are actual graves, I highly doubt it, but these are actual stones. So we're going to peek and take a peek. We're going to go right through the gate. We're going to go in and take a look. Eliza G., wife of somebody and daughter of James and Lydia Humphrey, died March 29, 1842, 24 years of age. They have Emily buried in the back corner there, daughter of Timothy and Laura Morse, died 1832. She was 3 years, an infant. So there's about maybe 25, 30 graves in here. Look at this over here. We're chopping some, chopping some split rail fence posts. They're repairing the fence. It's kind of needing repair there, and they're splitting it with an old hatchet. So, a lot of the things we do on the site here that they do is actually the way they would have been done 150 to 180 years ago. This is how people survived. They had to do everything. They didn't call someone in to fix their roof or fix their fence post or to fix their wagon. They did it all by hand. They were very self-sufficient in that day. Art that's lost to us, unfortunately. So here's the Cornwallville Church. Relative to the Lippet farmstead here. We're in the cemetery at the moment. There's the Lippet home. The old gravestones here. We're going to head back on out. We're going to head on over to the Bump Tavern here. Looking up Main Street, Farmers Museum, pharmacy, and a law office, pharmacy, doctor's office, paper, newspaper office, and the blacksmith shop. Then the back of the store up there. On this side, there's not a lot on this end. It's the Bump Tavern. Bump Tavern here is one of the main sites. They have a lot of events here when things are normal. That's the Wyndham House, it's called. I think we're able to go in here. It's the center here. We're going to give it a shot. Here's the outside of the building. Got the garland set. So we're going to try and go in here. If we get kicked out, we do. If we not, I'll meet you inside. I'm going in the front door. Love this front door. Look at the handle on this. We're looking in the church. See the door's unlocked. We can go in. That's one day. They're cooking something over here. Look at this.
Those are the 19th century ways. Are you ready for the... Yes.
We're going to go around and check out what they got cooking here, folks. One of the few buildings you're allowed to go into now, so we're going to take advantage of it.
Turkey was only one of the meat dishes. The receipts or recollections of Thanksgivings were a lot of meats, a lot of roasts of beef, a lot of pork, a lot of lamb, along with the turkey and chicken pies. Chicken pies were as common as turkey.
People would have a lot of, like kids have some of a lot of different meats.
Yeah, they didn't make just turkey. Turkeys were smaller too. The turkeys, this was probably the biggest a turkey would be.
And how big is that? Is that like 10 pounds or something? Is that maybe 10 pounds or how big is that?
This is 12. Yeah, but Rick, our farmer here at the museum, he raises turkeys, and he told me that his wife roasted one of their homegrown turkeys and it was 38 pounds.
A lot of people who have turkeys and they're like, the next thing we're gonna push it earlier so they're not so in the rest, and they were.
Wow,
that would take.
It took 10 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. They're maybe 36 pounds. So 20 minutes a pound.
Yeah. Crazy.
So the meats were the focus on Thanksgiving in the
If they
19th
put them on
century.
a hearth, they would have, some, I mean, there would end up other things in other ways too, depending on. At the same time?
Yeah, the crane is here, and I have the kettle there
Uh-huh.
with the giblets in it. I was cooking the squash on this before. So you can cook a whole bunch of things on the crane. You can also use the hearth in the front by pulling coals out from your fire. You can use other parts of the hearth inside by pulling coals out. You could bury potatoes in the ash.
Well, I was thinking something like that, like you could put potatoes, or maybe there were other kinds of meat that they could put in the top, like almost stew or something like that.
All right.
She's always telling me, how are you? When she's trying to cut it straight, she's like, I'm working on making cranberry tarts at the moment. So we're filling these tarts with cranberry filling with sugar, and then they'll go in the oven behind me to be baked. Hi there, how are you folks? Good, thank you.
This is the exit.
That is the exit.
Those look delicious.
Thank you. I'm filling this.
All right, we got turkey, we got tarts, we got all kinds of food going on here. Here's the best bedroom. Best bedroom, huh? Got a tent over it. Keep the warmth in. This place is cold in the wintertime, folks. We got a kid crying here. Sitting room. All right, we're gonna cut. We're gonna start again here.